Hello, Fox Van D here. I share my nomad life as a single woman who is disabled and still manages to live fulfilling and happy life. I share my struggles and my joys. Hello, everyone. First of all, let me say that I'm sorry I haven't been able to watch very many videos or live streams this past week or so. I've been working very hard on updating my band, and I've been putting in 10 to 12 hours a day, working 15 to 30 minutes at a time, and taking a lot of breaks because it's been in the triple digits almost every day. Very hot. The air is bad. There's ash everywhere from the California fires, and it's pretty hard to work in that environment, but I need to keep going and just going slow. Also, at my age, my thinking is not very clear, and sometimes I'm not sure how I should proceed. My eyes sometimes causing me to make a lot of mistakes on my measuring and cutting, so I have to do a lot of do-overs. I just do the best I can. In spite of all this, I've made some progress, so I will share some of the things I've done in a few minutes in this video. I'm not an architect. I don't know how to draw architectural plans or specific plans. I draw like childlike, scratch-like pictures on paper and just do the best I can with that. In a vehicle, even in a box van, nothing is straight lines and level. So everything has to be adjusted as you go in with a piece of wood or whatever, and has to be lined up or make it larger or smaller, whatever, because it's never exactly right, even if you get the measurements right. So I have constantly have to adjust my plans as I go. For me, lifting and measuring are the hardest parts of this job because of my bad eyes and my bad back. I have to do everything by myself. I don't have any help. I have no extra body to carry and lift and move things around, or when I need a second set of pants, I have to improvise, use boards or something to hold something up, or take a little 2 inches at a time from one level to the next when I'm lifting or sliding up a board or down a board to do things. So everything takes me 3 times as long to get done, but I do get it done. And I did get my neighbor to come over and help me hold the boards while the long sheets of plywood, while I was able to cut the board so that pieces would drop and flip out and hit the blade, or stupid things could happen. It could be very dangerous if I completely did it without any help. And he also helped me carry the Formica countertop out of the truck over to the table saw. I had to cut it with the jigsaw, but he held the boards, the tabletop, so it wouldn't break or bounce or whatever. Anyhow, I did have help with that, and he held up the cabinets. Not really held them up. I had a ledge put in there to sit them on. He just had to press against the wall so that the glue and the screws would adhere to the wall. So I did have that much help, but other than that, I have had not any help. So I'm not complaining. I like to do my own work. I have my own way of doing things anyhow. And the plans I had to begin with didn't work out. I thought it was going to have somebody to do the build for me, and ended up didn't quite work out. So that's okay. I like to do my own build, so here I am. But it's going to be quite a project, and it's going to take quite a while, and it's a lot. And it's not going to be a professional job. It's just what it is. Anyhow, I'll be happy with it if I get most of what I plan to do done. So I'm going to show you a few things I've done, and I hope you'll enjoy this video. And it's killing me. Nothing comes with instructions. I wanted to put these sliders on. I think I got it, but not. It's hopefully work. I wanted to put a sliding shelf for the freezer, and I have to secure it so it won't slide around. I'm gonna put some kind of a strap in the front so I can pull it easier. Guess I could drill a hole, but I don't know for sure yet. But that works okay. So I'll sit the freezer on that. So this is the wood I have set aside to do the drawers. And this is my workstation, my table saw. I notice table saw is pretty much useless when you're cutting great big pieces of board unless you have two people to work. I have to do it myself. I can't balance both ends of the wood, and it'll pinch against the blade and it'll pop up. It could be dangerous, so I can use a table saw for cutting the big pieces of wood. I have to use the skill saw. So, but I did get a nice bag to catch all the sawdust, not quite so messy. So this is more of my work area. I'm just trying to get everything done. More tools over there. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got done so far. Right now you can see that little cabinet I built. That's where the fridge is going to go. On the bottom, I already showed this, is a slider for the little freezer that I have. And so I took out all the shelves that were all around here, and I added these little cabinets. This is the kitchen area. I had to move the lights back because I couldn't fit the cabinets there. Needed more space. So those, each one are 30 inches by 12 by 12. Should be really nice. I managed to do this all myself. I did have a little bit of help holding the cabinet in place while I screwed it into the wall. So this is my Formica countertop. I haven't finished it yet. I need to put another brace underneath on the back. And I built a little frame for it, and then I'll pull it back to the right and level it and secure the cabinet to the framework that I built. I left the shelf on the back, on the top, and added another cabinet over here. Took out the old one, the ugly blue one that didn't work very well. It didn't have doors or anything on it. This is my bed platform. The platform butts up right against the kitchen. And I'll show you, I have some storage area back here on the right side, all the way to the floor with the wheel well in there. And I have the same thing over on this side, storage. Underneath the bed, I'm going to have a slide out table, and I'm going to have drawers. Probably 3 to 4 drawers on the left side. My toilet is going to go in the middle, and then I'm going to have storage shelves on the right side. So I don't know how well you can see that. I used 3/4 inch dividers, plywood. It's sanded on both sides and it's pretty level. That way I can get a better fit for the drawers. I still have to figure out whether I can use the propane hose I have or if it's long enough. I may have to add a new one, adapter or something. So that's the progress I've made so far. I did paint the back wall, but I still have to paint all along the top, and I was gonna paint everything before I put it in the truck. It was just too hard to do that. I decided it's easier to paint it after I get it all in. So I'm gonna paint everything, and everything's gonna be white. White is clean. And then I can add all kinds of different color to decorate everything. So that's what my progress is. I hope you enjoyed this little update. I still have a long ways to go. Still have to cut out the areas for the stove and the sink on the countertop. Still have to add the top to the cabinet for the fridge. And probably add some more shelving along that wall there. So then I also have to build a storage box on top of my battery box down there, so they can sit maybe my guitar on top of it, or I don't know. Anyhow, that's a progress so far. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you've seen so far, please follow me. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell so you'll know when I put out the next video. I will show you the steps I take and the completed project. And if you think this is going to be helpful to other people, share it out on your YouTube channels or live streams, or on your Facebook, Twitter, and whatever social media you can. I want to encourage other women and even men that they can do it. They can do it. All it takes is a little tough determination and desire, and I can do it. I have a lot of help from above. A lot of help from above, but anybody can do this. So please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. Also, it does help if you watch the commercials, because I make a few cents off of those. That's one way I can supplement my income. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.